Alright guys, welcome back. Here is another training video about defending, the art of defending. And really it highlights the same problem that we're seeing week on week out, right? So we've got a video here. If I just, I'll just play this first of all, right? So you can see there that we're in Darks and Reds started the game really quite well, had a lot of possession high of the pitch, couldn't convert it into goals, and then we kind of took over the rest and started scoring goals, and you saw them kind of deflate a little bit. But we just create problems for ourselves with marking. So you can see here, ball is with the goalkeeper. Vic's in, it's Vic in goal? No, actually Jensen's in goal. So Vic is last man. And attacks really, really deep. They're a long way back in their own half, but that's not a bad shape. And then you just watch what happens if I roll this on. So ball gets played out to Tim out on the right hand side, and you can see there from a marking perspective we're good, right? We have absolutely no problems. Eddie's being looked after really tight by JC. Alex is playing in that little number 9 role, fantastic. He's looking after Vic, stopping any forward runs there, or should be. You've got Danny looking after Carlos, you've got myself looking after Tim. Perfect shape, perfect setup, no problems whatsoever. But then we just started digging holes for ourselves. So the minute the ball goes out to Tim, I'm clearly telling Alex, stay where you are, right? Clearly. The ball goes to Tim. What does Alex do? Ball comes back inside, he presses, that's great. Tries to win that ball back from Vic. Vic's composed, gives it back to Tim. And then you see there the problem. Look, Alex continues pressing the ball. Let's go back and watch that again. So this is a really, really, really simple problem to overrule. Stick to your positions, right? I've got Tim, not a problem there. Ball goes into his feet. He's pressed. What does he do? He goes back to Victor. Eddie's moving well, trying to get space. JC's covering him again. Vic can't find that ball into the middle, so he goes back to Tim. But instead of just staying on Vic and making that instance hard, Alex presses the ball. Suddenly there's 2 players on 1 man. Victor's wide open. Let's watch what happens from here. So really what should happen from here is somebody, one of me or Alex, has got to go back where Alex was, right? We've got to go back in there and fix it. Now, in that sort of situation, I would normally jump in and take that position on. But if you watch this, we roll on. Alex chases the ball again, which has confused the situation completely, because I've gone to press the man that he's left behind, right? Okay, there's a problem there. Let me go and do that. Alex does exactly the same thing. Now look at Tim. JC's going, yo, who's got this guy? Eddie's completely free. And all right, there's a really good press there on Vic. But look at Vic, like a hero, plays through 2-player press. And if we pause there, you've got a massive problem. You know, if Eddie's a little bit more alive and is getting forward, he's just got a simple ball from Carlos, if Carlos can find him, and they've got a shooting opportunity. You've got a spare man wide over. You've got 1 player in JC having to look after 2 people. And it all came, moving the wrong thing. Sorry, Alex, but it all came from doing the wrong thing there. Stay on your man. Stay on your man. We're all in position. We're making it really hard for him to play out. Make him make a mistake. Let's see if anything comes from this. You're rolling on. Carlos gets in down the line. Danny has to go across to deal with him. And in the end, nothing comes from it. It looks like it's gone out through the hole. But you see there, look, I'm having a conversation there with Alex. Not even going to hear any of this. You know? And we're all aware of it. We can all see the problem, but for some reason, we just keep doing the same thing. In that moment, you just got to stop. Don't press the ball. Stay on your man, right? Make it hard to play out. If that's the ball that's gone there, and then you've got Victor marked, you've got JC looking after Eddie, you've got Danny looking after Carlos, and me looking after Tim, goalie's got nowhere to go. Goalkeeper has to come up the pitch, right? And then we get back into that video we looked at earlier on about what happens when a goalkeeper comes out and presses. But fascinating viewing. Hopefully that's a benefit again, guys, and something to think about when we're in games. Stick to your man, stick to your zone, stop chasing the ball unless you absolutely have to.